Essay. What the fuck am I doing here, Holmes?
Any last words?
Who are you, man?
We met about a decade ago. But allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Pablo.
Hey Pablo. Nice stash you got there, Holmes.
Why, thank you, Pedro. I've had this stash for a few years now.
How the hell do you know my name? Essay.
I suppose a little birdie told me.
You know what they say about birds. They are pretty selective with words.
And you know who else is about to be selective with words?
Who?
A little bitch of a man, known to most as Pedro, but known to few as a murderer.
I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I do, Pedro. I do. You see, when a 7-year-old boy watches as his mom gets strangled to death over an inner dispute with a random boyfriend, he tends to remember the experience each and every day.
Look dude, you're nuts. Get some help.
The only regret that I will have after this is that you won't remember this experience each and every day. Because once I do what I'm about to do, let's just say, you'll instantly forget about it.
Please just forget about this. Wait, you're the kid of woman I killed. Dude, I had to do it. She was evil.
I don't give a fuck about her past. What you did will never be forgiven.
Just let me go.
No, I won't. You are going to die tonight. But I won't kill you with these hands. You aren't fucking worthy of these hands, Pedro. You are lower than scum, and this murder has been long overdue. Every single murder that I've committed was leading up to this one.
You're honestly making a big mistake.
This is not a mistake. You made the mistake. And now, with the help of my little friend, I can fix this one. I guess Pablo went through with it. If only he knew what he just did. That Pedro guy was right. Pablo made a big mistake. I recorded Pedro a couple weeks ago. He was doing a confessional, and this is what he had to say.
I started watching the show called Scott and Pablo, and after a quick look I've realized that the Pablo from the show is actually my son. 12 years ago I attempted to make a comeback into his and his mother's life. At our first real dinner as a family I learned that she planned on poisoning Pablo since she couldn't afford to keep him. I told her that I would love to gain custody of my son. She grabbed a knife and threatened to stab me with it. So in self-defense I choked her. But little did I know that her neck wasn't strong enough and she ended up dying right there on the spot. I told Pablo that I was his dad right before this all went down. But he forgot about all of that. He ran away from the house and I was never able to find him. I went to the police to turn myself in, but after a night in prison I was bailed out. A policeman told me that the woman I accidentally killed was the Mexican poisoner. They were on the lookout for her for several months. I ended up getting a pretty big check. So anyway, I'm on my way to North Carolina to finally meet my son. I just know that he will forgive me once I tell him the truth. I'm just so grateful for the Scott and Pablo show, because without it I would have never been able to find my boy again. We are going to make up for all those lost years. It's going to be amazing.
Shit. Pablo fucked up big this time. I can sense it. I don't have much time left to save the world. I'm growing weaker by the episode.